Welcome back, everybody, to the Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures playthrough. This is part 3, and today, in this episode, Junior lost his guitar. Oh, boo freaking who. Now, these ghosts are just so devious. They come up with the most evil plans ever, you know? Stop Pac-Man from picking up flowers, steal his son's guitar. I mean, these are really evil world domination type plots. Yeah, sure, you know. I mean, Pac-Man does occasionally kick the ghost's ass, so I mean, you know, might as well just go ahead and do that. Why not? I don't know why by default he goes to the left, because to the left there's no good things. I'll just put it that way. I mean, you can get through the left part, but it's pretty complicated. And there's a lot of weird stuff going on there, man. Stuff that shouldn't be seen by normal people. Yeah. So, this game, I mean, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I mean, you're pretty much doing the same thing. I mean, right out of the gate. I mean, you're hitting the hay above the farmer's head, and then you're, like, trying to, you know, do stuff with this cow and, you know, dodging this bird. Yeah, I don't know why he's looking around. I mean, there's only two ways for him to go. Okay, so now we're moving into the old arcade. And this cat, well, let's find out what happens when you hit him. Yeah. This is what I meant in the first part by making trouble for Pac-Man. That's definitely trouble right there. Anyway, so yeah, definitely don't want to hit the cat. And yeah, Pac-Man, I don't know who voiced him, but wacky sound. Yeah, I did mention that before. And one of the things he says, he's like, yo, and it sounds like a cat. We bumped right into the hot dog stand. Aw. Oh, now he's all sad. Yeah, he's sad. Anyway, this old arcade area, you can actually play some of the old Pac-Man games. By default, you can play the regular Pac-Man game. And then if, in the Super Nintendo version, if you find 3 Miss Pac-Man cartridges throughout the game, you can play Miss Pac-Man in the arcade. And in the Genesis version, you can play Junior Pac-Man, in which you have to pick up 3 Junior Pac-Man cartridges. The only difference between Junior Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man is that Junior Pac-Man is pretty much the same exact game, but with a graphical hack of changing Miss Pac-Man to, like, Junior. Anyway, now we're in the big city. At least I think this is what this is called. Well, I think it's called the Metropolis, right. Well, I mean, that does count as, like, a big city sort of thing. I do like this thing with the soda machine. Unfortunately, Pac-Man was a little sad, so he didn't really want to get a soda. Yeah, it's too bad. You can hit those little kids walking by, and they'll be, like, all sad. And if you do that while Pac-Man's looking, he'll get really pissed off at you. Oh, boy. So, what is it we're doing again? Oh, yes, the guitar. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's not like Pac-Man can totally buy a new one. Yeah, this is where you actually have to get to completing this mission and also the next mission. And like I said, you know, many times before, at first glance, new players would not think of doing this. Yeah. Pac-Man's a little bit pissed off there. It hurt his foot at first, but now he's like, okay, screw this, I'm gonna kick it. Look how pissed off he is. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Yeah. In this part, you have to be, like, really... You know, now that I think about it, I could have cut this part out. Whoops. But yeah, you have to time it just right, because when you hit Pac-Man, he'll jump. Yeah. He'll jump, like he did with the rock beforehand, that was about to fall on his head. And you actually have to time it perfectly so that he'll fall in the hole. If you hit him too late, he'll actually just jump over the hole. Weird stuff, huh? Now we're in the sewer. I love sewers. I don't know why Pac-Man goes and looks around in here. I mean, what is there to look at? Seriously. You know, wouldn't you be afraid of, like, things jumping out at you? Oh, geez. Okay, that's just really gonna depress him now. Yeah, he's scared and depressed. That's not a good combination. Jeez. He's gonna be even more depressed. Yeah, I sort of saw the soda can there, but I didn't really do anything. Sorry. Now, I don't really... I've noticed that, every time I play this game, I really don't make a good job of making Pac-Man mad. I always make him sad. I mean, it seems to me that the main three things that you can make him is mad, happy, or sad. I mean, happy is sort of like... It's like a fleeting sort of thing. I mean, he can be happy 1 second, look at something that's totally not... It doesn't even have to do with you. He can just look at something in the background, and then he'll be, like, not happy anymore. So, it's like he's either mad or sad for the majority of the game. Yeah, that was a nice one. And mad actually seems to work out better than sad, because with that ladder, I saw some other guys speedrun. I think I mentioned this before. In that speedrun, if you make him mad, he'll, like, go flying up that ladder. Uh-oh. Oh, geez, there's a crane here. And so, yeah, I totally forgot to mention this. Now we're in some sort of secret plant. And this plant has, like, Pac-Man symbols in it. See that in the background? Weird. I see a ghost symbol. There's trouble around here. Oh, and there was, like, frying pans with, like, the names of the ghosts. Look up, man, look up. Oh, my God. Yeah. I learned this later. It's actually not necessary to make him jump over this thing. If you want, you can make him jump over that and then hit this little sensor beam. By the way, if he gets hit by any of the sensor beams, the ghost will come out and fight him. And by fight him, I mean just, like, scare him to death. Anywho, this is just weird. Now look, at one point, Pac-Man looks at these, like, test tubes, and he smiles. What the hell? What's so good about that? It looks gross, man. It looks like organs being, like, pulled apart. That's disgusting. Why the hell would you smile at that? And yeah, I realized later that you're not supposed to hit him. And just pissed him off, and now look what happens. Yeah. You're like, how you doing? Been a while since we've seen you. Maybe you can... Yeah, I sort of messed up with aim there. In hindsight, I could have cut this part out, too. Gee. I'm not doing a very good job of doing that. Oh well. I do cut out quite a bit of time later on, to the point where it's just awkward. So yeah, a lot of time could have been cut off here and taken off from later parts, but, well, I didn't think of that. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And this one test tube right here that I just hit will actually give you a power pellet. Weird. You can actually find power pellets in random places throughout the game. They don't all have to come from that tree right outside Pac-Man's house. I think I cut this part out. Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? I mean, my God, I could have cut off so much time. I figured, I'm running low on time. I might as well just do something fun with Pac-Man. You could actually get him to sit in this chair. Eventually. And he'll do this. Crazy, crazy Pac-Man. Usually when I do things like that, I don't just usually get up and walk away and shrug my shoulders. I feel like I want to throw up. Anyway, that's it for this part of the playthrough, which was a total bust. I'm so sorry for not cutting all this stuff out. Join me in part 4 where I'll be cutting stuff out. See ya.